Good day, you absolute legends. Welcome back to another edition of Update News. Now, today's hot topic is things just got weird. Xbox and Steam sales have started. That is right, ladies and gentlemen. We have a lot of things to speak about today. Why are things so weird? Well, watch until the end of the video and you'll find out why. And I just want to say a massive thank you to everybody who has been double checking their subscriptions and everybody who has been pressing that subscribe button. The reason being is YouTube goes ahead and unsubscribes you, the viewer, without your knowledge or consent from your favorite YouTubers. It's a big problem, so as always, just double check all that for me. If you need to resubscribe, or if you like what I do, you like the content that I make, then why not hit that subscribe button? You will not regret it. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let's get right on into today's video. So, two of the dominoes that we look out for whenever there is an impending update has finally just happened. Xbox has gone officially on sale right now. You can pick up the game at a discount price. Fantastic. And if we go over to SteamDB, where we can see all the price listings for the Steam variant of No Man's Sky, you can see as well that it has indeed gone on sale, which is absolutely fantastic. So that's Xbox, that's Steam, and PlayStation. However, there is no movement as of yet for the Nintendo Switch. That's still something that is left to happen. And the reason we look out for these signs and signals is because whenever every single platform goes on sale, then the update just literally shortly after that then goes live and everyone gets the update. Now, with Xbox and PlayStation and Steam, that's all fantastic. They've gone on sale, but we are still waiting for the Nintendo Switch to drop. So when that finally does happen, it will essentially complete the Holy Trinity, which is what we look for. Once everything then goes on sale, we can then expect an immediate drop of the update. So we are now just waiting for that final domino piece to fall, and then it should go live very shortly after. However, when I was on SteamDB, and this is now where the weirdness is all starting to kind of come together a wee bit, and why things are getting so weird. Now, when I was over on SteamDB, I've noticed that there's been no internal branch update. In fact, at the time of the recording, as you can see right now on screen, was just after 5 a.m. GMT. I woke up extra early this morning in order to be double checking everything out and to get the first kind of scoop on what's going on. However, there is, to my surprise, there's no movement whatsoever. There's no internal branch update. There's no experimental branch update. And obviously, there's no public update because we would all know if there was. So what is going on? So I went over to the Twitters and I went on Murray Watch to see if there's been any more correspondence with maybe what's coming around the corner. Maybe he's done some more emoji posts, and he has indeed done another emoji post. It's the same emoji, but he's just essentially reacted to the first one that he dropped with 3 additional more. So does that mean that it's like gearing up? That's again another sign that we always look for, because whenever he posts like, one emoji and then he retweets it and then goes for 3, and then even Hello Games did the same thing, like the official Hello Games Twitter handle or page, whatever you want to call it, did exactly the same thing. So that's always a good sign that things are literally just right around the corner whenever they do that. But again, the weirdness is that we're not seeing anything in regards to the internal branch or even the experimental branch, because usually the way that it normally works, and I can only go off what's happened previously here, is that they'll have internal branch updates following up to an emoji drop. Things will get just a little bit of movement and then they drop an emoji, and then usually it's then updated meticulously, 3 or 4 times a day until then the update launch in the internal or experimental branch, mainly internal, then it goes over to experimental and then public. Now, this time, that's not what we're seeing here, and it is so baffling because then it's making people look outwards to maybe it's something else entirely, which is what we spoke about yesterday, where, we found evidence that instead of like major movement on the No Man's Sky SteamDB page, we'll actually see major movement on the light nor fire SteamDB page. In fact, they just had a massive update only a few days ago where they updated something like 50,000 files. It was a rather insane find. And in that video that I did post yesterday, I asked you basically, what do you guys think it is? Do you think that this update very well could be Worlds Part 2? Or do you think it could be a light nor fire launch? Whether or not it be with trailers or whatever the case may be, do you think that light nor fire is literally an imminent drop? Now, the comment section about this was very divided, with pretty much half the comments saying, look, it's just definitely a No Man's Sky update. Whether or not it's Worlds Part 2 is another thing entirely. So, you know, a lot of people are saying it's probably just Worlds Part 2 or another expedition. And then the other half are going, well, you know what? Maybe it is light nor fire. Who knows? So, you know, you guys are very divided about this, and so am I, to be honest with you. However, at this very moment in time, even with the evidence of the movement of the light nor fire page, I am still more leaning towards that it is a update for No Man's Sky. I'm hoping that it is Worlds Part 2 because it is the natural cycle that from Worlds Part 1 you go into Worlds Part 2. It's just the natural order of things. However, again, don't take that as completely gospel. It could just be a smaller intermediate update between Worlds Part 1 and Part 2 because obviously we've just had the end of the last expedition, which is Liquidators, so it very well may just be a expedition update with some eye candy thrown in, such as like Twitch drops and things like that. So at this very moment in time, ladies and gentlemen, at the time of this recording, all cards are essentially on the table, and I think today will essentially reveal the hand of Hello Games, and we'll know then with a more definitive answer whether or not the update's going to be for No Man's Sky or something else entirely. And the reason I said that is because I suspect today, I heavily suspect today, that if it was going to be for No Man's Sky, today is going to be the day that we will see movement over on SteamDB. So as always, I will be keeping my eye on that like an absolute hawk, and I'll report anything that I do see or find. And yeah, I mean, guys, it is a very, very strange time right now. I can't remember the last time that we've not seen movement like this when there's an impending update. It's all very much in the air right now. Very weird this morning. But, you know, it is only early morning at the time that this video is being made, so things, I suspect, will dramatically change today. And one way or another, we'll find out exactly what's going on, or at least have more of an idea anyway. But ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you think about today's video in the comment section down below. What side of the fence are you on? Do you still think that it's a No Man's Sky update? Do you think it's Worlds Part 2? Or do you think it's just an expedition update? At the very least, an expedition update. Or do you think it's something else entirely? Do you think that it's the light nor fire announcement, reveal trailer and drop? Or maybe it'll happen within the next few weeks? I mean, at the end of the day, who knows? But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. You know what to do. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's everything from me here today. And as always, my name is Professor Cynical, and I'll catch you all again in the next one. Bye for now.